She has also furnished her table. She has set forth her maidens. She cries out on the highest places of the city. What does wisdom say? Whoever is simple, let him turn in here. As for him who wants understanding, she says to him, come, eat of my bread and drink of the wine that I have mixed. Forsake foolishness and live, and go in the way of understanding. He who corrects a scoffer gets dishonor for himself, and he who reproves a wicked man gets insult for himself. So wisdom receives. A person who embraces wisdom accepts correction. Foolishness will never accept correction. In fact, when you correct a foolish person, you suffer for it. When you correct a foolish person, you will be insulted. Do not rebuke a scoffer, lest he hates you. But you rebuke a wise man, and he loves you even the more because you help them. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love you. You remember when Israel came out of Egypt while they were in the wilderness. One day, Jethro, the father-in-law of Moses, finds Moses seated under a tree, resolving the problems of the entire nation of Israel. And Jethro asked Moses, what is it that you're doing? And Moses ignorantly tells him, do you know what? I sit here to judge, to resolve problems of people with their neighbors, husbands and wives, fathers and children, leaders and everything. Now to Moses, he was doing what was right. But his father-in-law told him, my son, listen to me. What you are doing is not good. You are going to wear yourself and wear the people. Select ye therefore men full of wisdom and the Spirit of God, men who are able. Let them be heads of tens, of hundreds, of thousands, and of hundreds of thousands. You only resolve complex issues. You only be a representative of the people before God. Don't try to do everything, Moses. You are wearing yourself. Moses received the instruction because Moses was a wise man. But you try to correct a fool, and the fool will hate you, and the fool will insult you, and the fool will rubbish you. Do not rebuke a scoffer lest he hate you. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love you. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Wise people fear the Lord. They revere the Lord. They honor the Lord. For by me your days will be multiplied, and the years of your life will be increased. So if you want to live a long life, a more productive life, you need to embrace wisdom. Jesus Christ the Lord. He is the wisdom. If you are wise, you will be wise for yourself. But if you scorn, you alone will bear it. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knows nothing. For she sits at the door of her house on a seat in the high places of the city, in order to call out on those who pass by on their way. Whoever is simple, let him turn in here. To him who wants understanding, she says to him, stolen waters are sweeter, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. but he does not know that the dead are there and that her guests are in the depths of Sheol. So Solomon again goes back to sexual immorality. It is so interesting how Solomon is so serious about this. He's talking about wisdom and how wisdom is so edifying, wisdom is building. But he talks about a very bad spirit again, a foolish woman from verse 13. So he talks about the the pitfalls of foolishness. Foolishness brings you to destruction. Fools destroy themselves because a foolish person will never accept correction. They will never change their way, even in the presence of truth and evidence. And before they realize, they are destroyed. Let us embrace wisdom. Wisdom is dear to us. Let us give up everything else to embrace wisdom. And Jesus Christ the Lord is our wisdom. The Lord bless you and watch over you. I look forward to meeting you in the next class of chapter 10.
Thank you for joining us today. Catch